State and call your next witness.
George Jackson is the next witness state to call, Your Honor.
Mr. Jackson, good morning to you, sir. Or, excuse me, good afternoon to you. Just take over here to your right. Watch your step. If you need a glass of water, let us know. We'll do our best to accommodate you. If there's an objection made during the course of your testimony, I just ask that you let me rule on the objection before you begin talking, okay? With that said, state your name, quiet, you're ready.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can you introduce yourself to the jury, please, sir?
George Jackson.
And George Jackson, do you live here generally in Duval County?
Yes, ma'am.
And how long you lived in the area?
My whole life.
All right. And how old are you today?
40.
40?
Yes, ma'am.
And what do you do for a living?
I do music.
Okay, just make sure we put the microphone a little bit closer to your softer spoken.
Music engineer.
Thank you, sir. And how long you been doing that?
Like 10 years.
Oh. Now, Mr. Jackson, are you a 3-time convicted felon?
Yes, ma'am.
And in fact, are you on probation for one of those felonies today?
Yes, ma'am.
So I just want to go through your criminal history a little bit, and then we'll move on. Okay, Mr. Jackson?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, back in August of 9th, 2018, were you arrested for the case that you're on probation for, which is organized fraud?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and that's a first-degree felony that's punishable up to 30 years?
Yes, ma'am.
And at the time that you were arrested on August 9th, 2018, did you have a pending violation of probation case?
Yes, ma'am.
And did that involve 2 felonies, organized scheme to defraud, again, another first-degree felony up to 30 years, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And accompanied with that was defrauding a financial institution, a second-degree felony up to 15 years, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And so during that time frame from August 9th, 2018, were you in custody then through September 12th of 2019?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that when you ultimately entered a plea to both of these cases?
Yes, ma'am.
And would you have been then in custody in the month of January 2019?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you receive a sentence of 9 months Duval County Jail, even though you had spent 13 months in jail? Is that fair to say?
Yes, ma'am.
And was that followed by 7 years of probation?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that what you're on probation today?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, and also too, Mr. Jackson, have you cooperated on other cases with the state attorney's office?
Yes, ma'am.
And however, is this the first time that you have ever testified?
Yes, ma'am.
However, have you given a deposition before in other cases?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm just going to give a quick rundown, and you tell me if these are cases that you have cooperated with. Would that involve the co-defendant case of O'Neill, O''Neil, Exantus, Exantus, and David Robinson? Did you cooperate in that case?
Yes, ma'am.
In those 2 cases, I'm sorry, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
And in fact, is those 2 cases still pending?
I'm not sure.
Okay, that's okay if you don't know. If you don't know the answer, it's okay. You're not sure?
I'm not sure.
Yes, sir. And did you cooperate in the case of State of Florida versus Antonius, Antonious, Burney, Burney? Did you cooperate in that case, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that still pending?
I'm not sure either.
And did you cooperate in the case of State of Florida versus D'Angelo, Deangelo, Robinson?
Yes.
And then lastly, did you cooperate in the case of Stephen with the PH Bentley?
Yes.
And then did you cooperate in this case involving Johnathan Quiles?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you know someone by the name of Morris McClendon?
Yes, ma'am.
How did you know Morris McClendon?
Morris is my cousin.
Okay. And so is that a biological cousin?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And were you and your cousin Morris McClendon both at the Duval County Jail in January 2019?
Yes, ma'am.
And did Morris McClendon wear a wire in the case of State versus Johnathan Quiles?
Yes, ma'am.
And just to be clear, you did not wear the wire, did you?
No, ma'am.
Now, since this has occurred, has Morris McClendon passed?
Yes, ma'am.
And did Morris McClendon tell you that he was wearing a wire back in January of 2019 in regards to a Johnathan Quiles?
I don't remember if he told me.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't remember.
You don't know what?
I don't remember.
What he told you?
When he told me?
Well, when? Okay. Do you remember what he told you?
Yes.
And what was he asked to do?
He said he was called out by detectives. When he got back, he was telling me that that they wanted him to wear a wire.
Oh, hold on. Objection sustained. I need you to lean closer to the microphone.
Okay.
I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Okay.
You can scoot the chair forward if that's easier for you. The objection is sustained. You may continue.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Mr. Jackson, did you have any personal knowledge of why, again, personal knowledge of why Johnathan Quiles was in the Duval County Jail?
Not at first, no.
Okay. And did you get to know someone by the name of Johnathan Quiles?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you speak with Johnathan Quiles?
Yes, ma'am.
And would you recognize this person if you were to see him again?
Yes, ma'am.
Could you please take a moment and look about the courtroom?
Yes, ma'am.
And could you please identify Johnathan Quiles by where he's located and something he's wearing?
The guy right with glasses on.
Okay. And what is he wearing?
Like a blue shirt, look like.
You can stand up.
Okay. Yeah, like a light blue shirt.
Let the record reflect the witness has identified the defendant.
So reflected.
And did Johnathan Quiles talk about some cases involving killing a niece?
Yes, ma'am.
When I say cases, I meant case. I apologize. That was a bad question. And was that recorded?
Yes, ma'am.
And have you had an opportunity prior to today to review that recording?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you recognize the voices on that recording?
Yes, ma'am.
And who were the individuals on that recording?
Myself, Morris McClendon, and Johnathan.
And based upon you reviewing the wire, does it appear to be a fair and accurate representation of what you recall the defendant telling you regarding a situation with his niece?
Yes, ma'am.
Now let me ask you this, Mr. Jackson. At any point in time while you were conversing with the defendant, did you ever threaten the defendant?
No, ma'am.
And in front of you, did you ever see your cousin, Morris McClendon, threaten the defendant?
No, ma'am.
Did the defendant on his own tell you the information?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Mr. Jackson, before we listen to the wire in State 66, are you seeking assistance potentially with your probation case?
Yes, ma'am.
And so you're open to that if you get something favorable out of testifying, then you're good with that?
Yes, ma'am.
So at this time, I would move to do States 66. I know we need an instruction and then to publish and to pass out transcripts.
All right, members of the jury, Mr. Gray is going to pass out some transcripts for you. I'm going to have some instructions for you regarding those transcripts. You're about to hear recorded conversations. These recorded conversations are proper evidence, and you may consider them just as any other evidence. You are also being furnished transcripts of the recorded conversations. The recordings are the evidence, and the transcripts are provided to you only as a guide to help you follow as you listen to the recordings. The transcripts are not evidence of what was actually said or who said it. If you notice any difference between what you hear on the recordings and what you read in the transcripts, you must rely on what you hear, not what you read. You are not permitted to bring these transcripts back with you to the jury room as it's not evidence. If you wish to take notes, do not take them on the transcript, take them on your notepads, which will be available for you in the jury room. Okay, so we'll have the transcripts now, but you're not going to have them again later on to refer to. Also, while the recording is being published, feel free to stand up, stretch if you would like. We will take a break at some point during the playing of the recording, as it's quite lengthy. Other than that, I don't have any additional instruction.
And, Your Honor, permission to publish.
Yes, ma'am, of course.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor. Now, Mr. Jackson, I'm going to start to play the wire, but I will pause it at the beginning a couple of times, and I'm going to ask you to identify voices, and then we will just listen from there. Okay, sir?
Okay.
And, Your Honor, after that, permission to sit down after those couple of questions?
Of course, whatever you want to do.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
What's coming loose? Paper here, take this one. Just take mine. Does everyone have, after this, does everyone have a copy? I'll make sure everyone's attention's where it needs to be. Everyone has a good copy. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. Go ahead, Ms. French.
Of course, no.
John. 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 You straight? Oh, what? I'll make sure you're good. Oh, yeah, I'm good. Man, you want me to let blogs or something?
Nah, I'm good, man.
Me too.
Stop.
Yeah, nigga, I ain't break. I want to make sure you're straight.
Now, Mr. Jackson, who's talking right now?
Me.
And again, I'll just do this a couple of times, and then I will stop.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Oh, yeah, still raises on the floor. Oh, I'm sorry.
Now, Mr. Jackson, who's the individual that is saying, yeah, I'm good, man?
Johnathan.
You all that sleeping. You stayed up all night. Now you want to sleep. Now you want to motherfucking sleep. You done got your ass up. Shit. You didn't even talk to your lady for a lot now. Me? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she
Fell asleep.
Yeah, she didn't want. Nah, we was gonna talk tomorrow anyway.
She come down?
Nah, I don't think she's coming over the phone.
Who's talking right now, Mr. Jackson?
Johnathan.
Nah, I can't call her.
She's mad at us right now? She might well come to visit.
Yeah, she mad about this whole situation.
She's upset with
Everything. Whole damn thing.
well, hopefully it'll be worked out in a couple of days.
Who's talking right now, Mr. Jackson?
That's Morris.
I'm sorry?
Morris McClendon.
Is it fair to say that Morris McClendon has the, higher pitched, louder voice?
Dark, yeah, deeper baritone.
Deeper.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Yes, sir, thank you. And I'll ask you just one more time, and then I'll sit down.
Yeah.
And really, like, I don't know what lawyer they hired you, but I don't see why your lawyer ain't fucking come talk to you.
Yeah. So this is it now. How the fuck lose, B?
How the news go talk to your lady and your lawyer ain't here? Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if that was a public defender, yeah, that'd be different. But we talking about a fucking lawyer.
Who paid for the lawyer? She already paid for it? I think she's gonna pay for it. Oh, so that's why you yeah, what? I guess she first.
Oh, they paid for the lawyer.
Yeah. That's that's what I thought too, but I talked to you yesterday. Who got the lawyer? Yeah, she was like, I got the lawyer.
Who's talking right now, Mr. Johnson?
Excuse me. I got the lawyer. Yeah, I'm going back.
Hey, so what you talking about now? Cause I ain't want.
Who is that, Mr. Jackson?
That's me.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna sit down now.
I ain't want to talk while it was up. My wife, she said they came to the house.
The detectives came over to the house.
The news reporters.
Oh, they came to the house, yeah. Knock on the door, calling the phone, leaving messages and shit like that.
But what they saying? You already locked up. So what else do they want?
Yeah, they have my they put my picture on the
News?
yeah.
Oh, what? What the fuck is they on the news for?
Yeah.
I don't understand. You here? They ain't got you.
Yeah, they put that's putting pretty much what I was charged with and everything on there. And they have
What they say about the other shit too?
they
Who?
my wife said that that's what the detectives told her, not the news. She said she getting a lot of information from the news thing, from the news, on TV. But she said the detectives is the one that, was telling her, about pretty much all the bullshit,
Well, what you gonna do?
Well, man, that's the $1 million question. That's the $1 million question.
You up against a lot, man. I know they put you back. They really put you on this fucking bullshit anyway.
They backed him into a coma, but you gotta react, bro. You can't sit here and not fight back.
Stop laying down, man. That's all shit. Crack again. Okay?
I don't told you. Oh,
You
shit.
sitting here like the dog on up in there for 4.5 years. Ain't been to court yet.
Oh, man.
This shit, man. You guys don't give a fuck about you and Jacksonville, man. I don't even give a, I ain't gonna. No. They don't give a fuck. You want something to eat, man? Anything in Muncho?
Nah, I'm good.
Sure.
It's gonna be a long night tonight, bro. You ain't eat since 5 o'clock.
You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing but vegetables. Man, eat something, boy.
My bad, Chip?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good for now. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you just.
I know how you feel, though. I know one thing, how you feel. It's no lie when you talk loud. You don't really know us. You know us when we can't affect you. That's like the police. I wish you didn't come to my cell. You feel me? But dog could have stayed here. We could end up his canteen. End up all this butt. God already scared away.
But I told you earlier, and I swear to God I ain't talking about that shit. This is what he said. This is what he say. This is what he say. He said, well, I was telling him, he said he noticed when people come in, we start talking. I'm like, that's right. You know who talking about, I'm not talking about. He was like, I know, well,
That's mandatory.
listen. I said, I know certain people, it's hard to talk about. He was like, yeah, they try to set up all the time. You know, I told you that. He's exactly right. But the difference is, if they take us out this cell and put people in this cell, then he got something to worry about.
We was in, you came in.
I just told him that. And that's what I told you. We had about already in the bed.
You wasn't even finna come here. If Lowe wouldn't have been a nice guy and let you come here because he was in the wrong book, I didn't give a fuck. If it was a cracker would have came to
Well,
the
luckily, they didn't change him in the system.
He was supposed to be in a bunk. Man, all that. You didn't see that whole body up?
But I don't need to hear no that.
Okay.
That's what happened though. So he was like, I was like, man, you got a friend. And that doctor see you, what's called? He said that he's not talking to me. Yes, he is.
Man, better get ready out.
Because the God really said to me to reach a message to him. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely right.
But he just gotta react. Like, bro, like, yo, what are you? I'm not gonna sit up and tell you that I know how you feel, cause boy, you up against some shit. Yeah. That shit serious. But I know one motherfucker, man. You gotta do something about that shit. Just yo, that shit. Hey, I got bumps back my neck. You know what I shit?
No, man. That's all, bro. I know you feel like that. You uncomfortable something, but you gotta try to do something. Do something, try to help yourself. You ever go to the church? You feel what?
I said I don't got no other choice.
I told you, shit. I did what I can do today. I told you,
Then you got him running around,
but he just,
doing this, doing that, doing that.
but he made it like, because at first I had him still make the call for him, but the spot that he went at, it wasn't nothing. But, man, I didn't say too much because I don't know how, you know about this shit?
You know something, brother, you know, snitching.
First my brother.
Yeah. So, yeah, right, but,
I ain't homeboy.
yeah, listen, let me put it this way. His brother said that he did the same shit I did. Honestly, like my situation. Only difference is, this is the funny boy. Supposedly somebody dumped the body in a dump. I was telling him, we've been stopped doing that shit. We never been to the water. Why? Because the water's what? Wash off what?
DNA.
Oh. And what does dump do?
And what?
And what does trash do?
There's no TV there.
Oh my God. I swear to God, I never said it to him. It's just common sense.
I'm following a little bit there.
Yeah.
But
So what happened was, I asked him what dump could they possibly be talking about. He said that they said somebody dumping his job, and he said that he went to a certain spot that the dump trucks drop it off to. So when I, who work at DFI, I called him to see if he put a law of how he could determine how dumps be and all that. So he said he just knew how to do it. I don't know exactly how, 100% how it's played, but he said that
what unsaid?
It's not true. They don't pick up, like, dumps from there don't go to that particular, like, waste landfill. They go to another waste landfill. But he said,
And there's a couple different dumpsters.
there's 2 landfills in the city.
There's a couple different dumpsters. And there's different type. And there's,
I mean, what
y'all put steel in one?
It's one dumpster that does garbage. And that dumpster, see now, I personally talked to the driver, and this was like way before that she even went missing. I asked him, just out of curiosity, where does this dumpster go? And he told me Trail Ridge.
What is that? Trail Ridge?
Trail Ridge is a landfill.
It's a couple different landfills.
There's 2 landfills that's over there.
Waste management.
So did she go in a roller dumpster or did she go in a look, y'all got
That's just a rolling dumpster. That's all they got over there for garbage.
Rolling dumpster? It definitely don't go to no damn Trail Ridge. They go to
what? I mean, it's different kind of dumpsters. It's
roller dumpster.
I understand that.
It's a big 40-yard, big ass shit.
But that don't, but that don't go to.
Bro, did you try to clean up my age up?
Huh?
Did you make it look good?
It's me.
Did you clean up? Everything good? You gotta worry about that? I'm just keeping it real. Cause them guys gotta do their job.
I told him that. This shit gonna do their job.
That's their job. That's why.
Hold on. This stop. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This picture is from. If his brother called from New York and not in Jacksonville, Florida, and just so happened to call a detective and say, or the police or the news, whoever, the warden, I don't give a fuck, and call Jacksonville and say, this person went missing, this such and such did this other. You get what I'm saying? And they
What you did to him?
he did nothing. I can't talk about this nigga.
What he did to him?
He did nothing to him.
What did he do to you? What did you do to him?
Nothing. I'm trying to tell you what happened, but he's explaining what I'm trying to explain to you, but you just keep cutting off.
He kept
This is why we used to let it sleep.
He told me, he says, oh, I can't sleep at night and all this here other bullshit. And I'm like, wait, hold on, nigga, you could have been called me and shit, and I'd have put that shit to rest, nigga. I ain't had nothing to do with that, you know, that girl disappearing or whatever. And he's like, you know, the right thing to do is to just, you know what I mean, talk to the police. And I said, right thing to do, nigga, is keep your fucking mouth shut.
Definitely.
Right. And sure enough, he sent me a text like, look, if you're innocent, you don't have nothing to worry about. If you're guilty, you get what you deserve.
Okay, now sorry though. Now move. Without you cutting people, y'all, please just listen, bro. Please listen. Can you please just listen? So, his brother know what the fuck you're talking about. This is hypothetical. Just say if he's wrong. Then he right. He got nothing to worry about. But if his brother call them people and tell them people that his shit is that a body at a landfill, and them people go find a body at a landfill, what the fuck will happen to this man?
I told him already that.
That's a big ass coincidence. Shit just like that. Niggas just don't guess no shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's the point I'm making. I tell him that, and I'm telling him out of respect. He could bullshit us, or he could bullshit the media. But yeah, you can't bullshit with no hackers on fire that big. That's what I'm saying. Just protect yourself, bro. You don't let you ass gonna beat on this bitch.
Why you even told your brother, bro?
Huh?
Why you even told your brother?
See, it was dumb.
You made a dumb decision. You made a dumb. It was stupid, bro.
I mean, why would you tell your brother?
Well, why can't you tell his brother that's your brother? Right? Why can't you tell your brother? But also, you know how your brother built. You ever thought that he was gonna say something?
My brother, two-time felon in the street, hood nigga, you know what I'm saying? He got maybe 3 bodies on him.
He got a wife? He got an old lady?
He do.
So he probably told his old lady probably who pushed him up to.
He never even said anything about his wife. So did that all on his own.
So his wife pushed him to go tell him you, or
Nah, he did that all on his own.
should have went and blew his motherfucking brains out. Did you tell your brother before you did it or after you did it?
No, this is after the fact that she was missing.
You think a nigga look out for you because of your blood? That's crazy. That nigga's supposed to go to bat for you not.
No.
And you told a nigga so you, same thing he tried to got people the same thing. You went, that nigga crazy, man.
Yeah.
So he called the video attachment to the police.
He called, well, the detective said that he called them personally. He called them personally. And then that's when they got the warrant for me, and they did, you know, fucking, the SWAT team came over to the job, gun drawing. But they weren't even thinking about me. You know what I'm saying?
You were never labeled as a suspect.
That's right. It's just a cooperative person, you know what I'm
So
saying?
you did good by getting rid of the body and all that.
No, my thing is, when did she go missing?
I think it's the 8th of December. It was before Christmas. You know,
was missing after school?
After school, she broke out after lunch, and she had 2 bags on her. You know, that was the surveillance camera recorded.
What school she went to?
Terry Parker.
Oh, she went to TV?
Yeah.
So, oh, they stayed on that side of town?
That's, yeah, they lived in the Arlington area.
Oh, shit.
And my job, officially, my job was like, nah, this nigga, because when they first questioned me, my job has me there at the job all day. You know what I'm saying? They got me on camera. I haven't done nothing. So that's what they was, when in the interview they were talking about who brought her to you. You know what I'm saying? Who brought her to you? I'm like, what time you can see in the camera, what time do I got to even motherfucking be around this bitch, you know? To the police, like. Well, yeah, that shit that my brother said, you know.
So, why, this will be the $1 million question. Why were they pointing the finger at you?
Because of my brother. And first, the first reason they would even look in my way and they even asked about where I was at and all that.
Because of the rumor, they said.
Because of the rumor.
They said y'all fucking around.
Yeah.
But she was 16.
You think she would have told you?
She was 16.
Okay.
You think she would have told you?
Why you just?
No.
But 16, man, that's like an age. Like that's the same shit my age.
So if you didn't think she was gonna tell, why did you fucking kill her though? If you didn't think she was gonna tell, or you just felt like it was gonna hit the fan and later on.
She was pregnant.
I want to go fuck. He did right.
She would. I understand that.
That's the same shit happened to my shit.
Right.
Same shit.
I understand she was pregnant, but
Nigga, DNA, they go to jail. Statutory.
what he was gonna do when the child was born, then they had to get his. Somebody had to tell him in order for him to get the DNA.
But they was already accusing him of that. He said.
Oh, they was.
Yeah. She was going to school, she probably was showing. How far along she was?
5 months.
You know what I'm saying? She probably was showing.
Later, she wanted to be with you, like make you. She wanted you to be with you, like leave your wife and be
Probably what
with
it
her.
is.
Honestly.
So then, that black belt and shit.
You know, should have been blackmailing.
All kind of shit.
You did the right thing. Shit.
I won't leave my wife either. Fuck that. You did the right thing. Shit.
So who brought her up though? You shouldn't have told your brother shit. You should have just went to New York and killed him.
Fuck a bitch.
She a bitch. For real. And your brother feel like somebody you can trust. That's why we in this bitch now, cause of pussy ass niggas can't hold their motherfucking water. We in jail, they free. The fuck?
And he motherfucking
So you was really forced to do that. Damn.
The situation.
You'll get about that.
So why are they gonna put a sex case on you when she did?
Because her sister is also claiming that I had sexual contact with her,
But that ain't got nothing to do with it.
which is, you know, that's not true.
But anything you fuck over them.
Yeah.
Now you got that shit. These niggas up bring bullshit.
Oh, why you don't know your job? Why you fucking ain't go?
That's the $1 million fucking question. Why you hit that close to home? Oh, they don't know if it's fucking people. But why you hit that close to home? Like, you can't go to the job.
That's why you brought her to the job, bro.
That's stupid.
Do they see her actually on camera at the job? No. So why the detective?
Because they can't charge me with something that they don't have no proof that she was over. They brought cadaver dogs. They brought everything looking for
Cadaver
job.
How could that dog look?
It's just like a regular dog. It's just they smell. They train to smell for their bodies. You know, for some type of
So they really thought the body was on the job.
Yeah.
That's what a cadaver dog looking for. Not that it's been there, that they looking for it getting buried there.
Yeah.
Boy, they looked down on that.
Yeah. And then with Joe, my brother telling them all this other bullshit, so now they looking elsewhere.
You shot him, man?
Mm-hmm.
How you kill him?
Christian Brown, Jordan.
You don't mind me asking, I'm just blunt.
Yeah, I know, man.
I know you don't really want to talk about it, but okay though, fuck all that. You ain't got to talk about that. It's all gonna be able to get rid of the body.
Huh?
It's all gonna be able to get rid of the body.
I'm not trying to drag. I don't even know.
I know.
That shit crazy, bro. I don't even.
I don't even know.
Cause he was telling. I supposed to did it, made a
By
call.
that time, see, supposedly with the time, see, I dumped garbage over at the landfill because I used to work for Waste Pro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I know how the situation goes. I know where the garbage people dump all the garbage, recycle goes to recycle, yard waste goes to yard waste.
Right.
So I'm very aware of the way that goes. But the time is so past the time of that container being dumped that it'll be buried under like 3 feet of fucking garbage. You know what I'm saying? So
What the fuck that got to do with?
finding a bag without the machinery is pretty much impossible. It's not like you're gonna just back over.
Hey, let me tell you this.
She rap good.
Hold on, stop. When you got money involved with shit get done. When you got resources, shit get done. That's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Your main thing is, can they do it? And if they can do it, please do it so we can get this shit over with so your ass won't be spending the rest of your motherfucking life in jail. That's the question you need to be asking. For one, if the police, okay, but if the police told you that it was at that dump, they're not gonna find shit anyway because it's not there. Y'all buildings do not dump there. Y'all trying to explain to you. But y'all lied.
Is it wrapped up good? She wrapped up good.
What you mean?
You say she put it in the bag. In a bag. I mean, you gotta. So a bag.
It's
Okay,
a big
look.
bag enough.
I understand, but branches in a certain place, recycling in a certain place, and garbage in a certain place. So, do you know what they actually do with the landfill?
Yeah, they just push the.
They just keep pushing, further.
Yeah.
They never really go nowhere. You know that?
Yeah.
You know that? It ain't like the old landfill where it burned.
Yeah, no, I don't burn. They just keep on pushing and they're dumping. They just keep on pushing and
That's what I'm trying to tell
It's
you.
only been a month, almost a month.
What day is?
June 9th, a deal.
I fought tonight. I think it's nice.
I guess by you killing her, you did the right thing, dog, because you'd probably be in a worse situation if she was living. You feel me? So,
The boy trying to get him off himself. He makes no motherfucking noise.
damn, bro. I guess you should have just thought about it a little harder. You should have think. How long it took you to think about this? Yeah, you must have thought on this shit for a while. It was just a spur of the moment thing. Damn. Yeah, she was gonna end up blackmailing. Well, that other shit ain't gonna really stick, cause they ain't got no DNA. You know? They ain't gonna find no. But it'll all work out for you. So, what you gonna do about your brother? You ain't tell nobody else? Your brother was the only person you told, well, besides us. Who you think he told?
I know he spoke to my aunt. My aunt told me, and she was like, nah, you crazy, don't even dare tell the police that. He still went to the police and told them.
So, the two sisters, you think they both knew you were screwing both of them?
The Muslim two sisters.
Okay, you said it.
No, the aunt is the one that was accusing me.
No, what I'm saying is, okay, you say you in jail right now for the one who alive.
Yeah.
Okay, you think the one who was alive and the one who was dead was talking to each other?
I don't know. They possibly. Yeah.
So who do they think she was pregnant from?
She had mentioned it was like fucking 3 or 4 different other people that popped up. You know what I'm saying?
So she was fucking good.
Yeah. She was
But you knew it was your baby.
not 100%, but
You didn't want to take that chance.
yeah.
You ain't wrong. Because at least you be a sex offender, you'll be for the rest of your life. But at least you can go to trial on the murder and beat it. It's hard to beat a sex offender case. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what they charging me for, the sister. And then my wife was talking about that they're adding 2 more sex crime cases
To the different girls?
Nah, now they adding, the one that's missing to it too.
How? What proof they got from that?
That's what I'm saying.
Did you get rid of the book bag and everything? Oh, everything?
No, what book bag?
He said shit. 2 book bags or some more shit.
Yeah, book bags too?
Yeah, she had two bags that she left from school with.
Bags. Oh, she was at school.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, one other thing. She
Hold on.
got no cell phone with her, did her? Okay, good. Because you know they be pinging that. You was shot, now. You know you shit this first time you kill somebody, man? I done killed somebody 2 times. On accident. On accident. For the record, on accident, baby. You get me? I love it. No, I'm just joking. I put a smile on your face, but yo. You know what it is, yeah?
He want to play with it.
I got a problem with my face, the pistol.
Yeah.
You should have just thought about it a little bit more, bro. You should have just thought about who the fuck
It ain't about him. Mo,
Yeah.
listen, bro,
Yeah.
listen.
It is,
It ain't about him. I ain't getting about it, bro.
It is, because
Alright.
you gotta think about something before you do it.
You know, it ain't like that. You're not understanding. You blaming the man, don't help the shit.
No, I'm not.
It don't help it.
Right, but
By you blaming him and saying what he should have did, it don't help it. The thing is, man, whatever's done is done.
Right.
You gotta just make sure you clean up your mess. That's it, bro.
that's cleaned up. So everything.
How? He wouldn't be fucking nervous if it was clean up.
Shit, the man just said.
Man, let me tell you something, man.
Right.
Let me tell you something. Cause, bro, it's like, this way, when you be smoking, go out the day,
Right.
and do whatever you do.
Because if you think about something before you
It ain't that, because you never listen. You always over talk, always talk.
I'm not, I snuck.
All right, well, you go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk. We'll let you talk, and we'll talk you done.
If I think about something before I go kill him, before I go do this, then I'm gonna think, man, I shouldn't go tell my brother because I know.
It ain't even that. But you don't think shit happen when you gotta change up plans when you do some shit?
Right, I'm with you all the way.
So who else you got? Brother, right, or brother?
I'm with you all the way.
So can you listen? I gotta say, please.
Go ahead. I'm gonna
This is the only point I'm making, right? Fuck, because he told his brother. That shit done. He can't take that back. Us talking about that is pointless. All right? You gotta understand this.
Okay.
And you taught me this. And I on this, I put my hand on the Bible on this hill. There's some truth to everything that you hear or you say.
You right.
You can bet your ass on that.
You right.
Them motherfuckers know that.
Right.
Police are 10 times smarter than us. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Okay, so, I mean, it's cleaned up.
You think the news showing to the house for nothing?
Right, they just trying to scam up.
But the thing about it is, you take care of the situation and get. Cause what happened with me?
Well, I'm with you, but what more can he help you right now to clean that up? And he done told you it was in a bag and he dumped it in the. I mean,
It ain't my mess to clean up.
Right,
It's his mess to clean up.
What I'm saying, what more can he do or say for you to help him clean it up?
How can somebody help somebody who is nothing to help?
Right. I thought the whole conversation about we was trying to help.
But
get this.
before, but it's nothing to help. He said that dumps don't even go to where the landfill that he said.
Where the police said they were going to look at.
He said he was going to look at the landfill.
Which one? What's the name?
They didn't mention an actual exact landfill.
They didn't? Know what you said?
No, I said that the guy, the truck driver told me that that's where they take the garbage.
Oh, you didn't say that last night.
The Trail Ridge.
But last night, didn't I tell you that they don't go to Trail Ridge? And you was like,
That's why I was like, yeah, they're pretty sure that they do, because that's what the truck driver mentioned. This is prior to me, to anything.
To So this probably even, you're talking about in there, you saying you already want to know where it goes, so you'll know.
Well, I know the reason why, because of the container. Like I said, I work for a garbage company, and this is
I know
before
which
any
one.
of this thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I was just asking, like, hey, you know, just to, it was, I mean, it may sound like bullshit, but it was just a question, like, hey, man, where you take this container to? And he said, that's what he said. I mean, I don't really see a reason why he would need to lie about it.
Well, I'm just telling you that there's nothing I can do if nothing ever came of it. That's just all I don't think I'm saying. I'm just being honest, bro. I don't know. And then
This is what the cops did say though, is they didn't tell me where the container or the garbage went to. They said they know it's in the landfill. That they know exact truck, exact time.
What the fuck they gonna know all that? They knew all that, they wouldn't be fucking asking you. What the fuck them crazy?
But then again,
eat a nigga ass.
but the only thing about it is, if the body is dumped with book bags and stuff like that, then it's easier to find.
It's all separate.
ECDG got rid of the book bags.
But then, I don't know. We gotta find out where it's at. If we find out where it's at, I swear, and you know how I am with that word. I can tell you that I can get rid of it. They can have them switch or something up and put that bitch in water. That bitch gotta be in water. And why it's going to water?
Tell them already.
DNA is going off of. They can't pull DNA off water. But I don't know, bro. Because now I'm getting somebody innocent involved with some shit and running around, and I don't even know what the fuck going on.
Fuck it.
Yeah? Because I can't put this man life at. He got,
Fuck it then.
you know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta let them guys do their job, but it still ain't gonna matter. And it ain't gonna matter.
No, 'cause
You feel me?
I can't even play like that.
No, but after a month, no, that shit, no, they been digging for months. Just think about how much garbage in a month they didn't dump.
Yeah.
But then how many fucking officers that gonna go out to bed like looking
Like,
with dogs and all that shit? They not gonna stop. You think they gonna stop?
they ain't gonna find this shit, man.
Well, then they don't find it. No need to worry about it then. You're right. Fuck it.
You let them find it?
I just know like
I don't even know, man. I can't honestly give you an honest answer on that.
I know they ain't gonna stop till they find
Like
out.
every birds and animals, all that shit, they out there eating that shit.
Oh yeah,
Wolves.
there's always birds out there.
Eating that, so that shit could have been total off. Coyotes, whatever they call them motherfuckers.
Are you serious, man?
Dead serious.
So you saying that shit is fine though? Don't move it and don't get rid of it. If it's out there. That's what you're saying?
No, I'm not even talking about even to get rid of it. I'm just talking about what could happen while it's out there. You know what I'm saying? Because they always do it's bells and all out there.
Okay. You ain't nothing to worry about that. There's bells that eating the body. There's a little finger get left. Any little piece of hair fiber or anything, they can't find that. You just jackass. You just don't give a fuck. That's what I can tell you all about life. You don't give a fuck about nothing else.
No, it's a done deal. Shit.
Okay. Okay. That's
a done
fine.
deal, baby.
You're right. Okay.
I mean, you got to think, dog, them crazies got that for months and months and months, didn't they?
So what?
Right.
And you think they're not gonna stop?
Right, so what else can he tell you that
He can't tell.
Right, he said,
I don't know.
Right, he said one in a roller dumpster.
This shit, I'm getting aggravated. All right, I don't even talk this shit. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. This shit is aggravating. This nigga here retarded. You just can't talk to this nigga else, bro. That point.
I was trying to let the man talk.
I'm not you.
I'll go to sleep.
I'm just telling you, like, you don't know when to stop playing.
Right, no, I'm dead serious. It's a done deal.
You can't be dead serious.
On my mama.
You 10 times smarter than that. You cannot be dead serious. You can't be dead serious. You are 10 times smarter than that shit.
You alright, go ahead.
Happy?
Yeah, I got pay.
Let's turn around.
tell you, man, fuck the crackers. That's how I feel about it. You know
Yeah, well,
what
that ain't the right thing to say.
Crackers, something niggas do.
I ain't about that. It's about like that still don't help the situation, bro. I'm trying to get you to think right, bro. You wanna think gangster. You wanna think gangster.
Everybody different niggas, you know what I'm saying?
You just don't give a fuck.
Don't give a fuck about the crackers. Fuck them.
Do you really think in your heart they gonna stop trying to look for this person?
I didn't say they were gonna stop.
I'm just talking to him because you just don't make sense.
Yeah, maybe.
So even if he say the birds will eat it, if he say the birds will eat it, you got nothing to worry
I'll
about.
tell you what you know.
I don't think they're gonna stop. That's for sure.
Thank you. That makes sense. Thank you. That's the most logical thing you ever heard.
I know they ain't got nothing to charge you with murder right now.
Absolutely not. You absolutely correct. I agree.
Right.
That's one thing I agree.
Right. Because if they had something to charge you with murder, you'll
Now they did say, I told you this, they did say something about having my DNA and all that bullshit, but I doubt that was 100% period, because they said that same thing to my wife. Oh, we got DNA from him and all that. And I was like, well, if they had DNA, I wouldn't have been walking out of there with just this one charge.
Right.
With the other one, I would have been charged with the...
They probably have your DNA, but not saying they got it on her body yet. They probably just got a hot. You was over there. They got some hair from your ass, samples or anything. That's DNA.
No, I gave them DNA.
Okay, well, perfect. So they find about it. You got any hair fibers on them or anything on your ass? That's just your ass out of it. It's just what it is. Do you agree with me on that?
Yeah, of course I do. I just want to hear what you got to think.
Okay.
No, that was it. I was thinking because if they had DNA linking me to,
Murder.
to anything, the sexual activities with the girl, anything.
Oh, that's what they were talking about. They wasn't even talking about the girl who did it.
Because no, they're talking about the one that did.
But they ain't found a body to compare it.
Yeah, sex with a
but they had. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No.
sex with a fool. So where you gonna get DNA from?
When she slept with that dude across the street, the 21-year-old dude, they did a rape kit on her,
Right.
and that's what they were comparing it to. They said they had my DNA came up on.
So the 21-year-old dude know that
his 21-year-old dude's DNA also popped up.
So they slept. You slept with her the same day he slept with her?
No, that is no way. That's why. Yeah, that's why I was like, nah, y'all fucking bugging.
Was the 21-year-old jealous of you?
21-year-old didn't even know about me. That's what I'm saying.
So she kept it a secret?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
So she wasn't against you?
Yeah, no.
But you just passed out one day and just killed her.
So hold on. So if she wasn't against you, then what was the problem? Just the pregnant?
Yeah.
Yeah, not that she had a baby. Yeah,
So why you just ain't take her ass to town in this
Whatever.
what the fuck? You could go back to New York with her.
You got ties up there too?
What you mean? I just got family. I got family in New York.
Why you didn't get an abortion?
They wouldn't do it.
Why?
She's too young. One, you needed to have a court order. You know. So
You couldn't say you was illegal. You were uncle. You
Yeah.
could have said that still ain't working either.
they didn't want that.
How you know? You tried?
One mom did it, one pops did. And they needed a birth certificate and they needed a court order.
Real?
Are you serious?
Because she was 15.
Right. And I mean, even when she was 16, they still wanted all of that.
Oh,
She turned 16.
She turned 16. Oh, yeah.
16, yeah. She was 16 when she came out that she was pregnant.
You knew right then it was your baby.
Yep. There's a possibility that was mine. I knew that she had ties with other folks and stuff like that. But
So she wasn't just screwing you.
She looked good? Honestly, no disrespect, like I said, because I know my situation. What problem you was having with your wife? sister.
Sex.
And yeah,
I know it.
when my wife got pregnant, they cut us off from sex immediately because she's so high risk.
Was your wife jealous of the little girl too?
No. My wife didn't.
She ain't never expect you having sex with her.
Nah, did never think that.
But the girl liked you. That was cool. It wasn't no bad blood. Man, she would've. Oh, yeah, they was trying to put the name on somebody else and tell her.
And no, they already was accusing me of it, and they was doing.
In the family?
Your wife too?
Not my wife.
Oh, it was her mom.
Her mother
But how her mom know?
because of her older sisters. Her older sisters didn't like me. There's 5 sisters in total. The 2 oldest ones never could stand me, so they always was like pointing the finger towards me.
About any little thing.
Anything.
They really want to fuck you.
Yeah.
They want to use the pussy too.
Yeah.
They want to use some pussy.
So was the baby girl? So was the baby girl and the girl that accused you of now and the girl that's dead? Was they mad at each other? Well, both of them had to like you.
Yeah, no, I don't even know. I know that they had their little on and off situations or whatever, but I mean, the sisters, you know what I'm saying?
So the one that's dead, she knew about you and the other one?
No, I never had anything with the other one. This is all, that's what I'm saying, those charges are all fabricated, the ones that...
Oh,
That's just to arrest you.
that's just to hold you, bro.
Crazy. So what you should have been charged with, they didn't charge you with.
But yeah. So in that case, it was 20 to kill him. So he still been charged the same shit he'd been charged with originally. Plus shit.
But you didn't even want to take a chance on losing your wife.
But man, he kept his own little baby. Shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna kill the child.
You wasn't thinking about the child in the stomach?
What she was having?
I think it was a girl or something like that, I don't know.
This nigga hell crazy.
Well, I was did the same thing. Fuck that shit, you trying to do that bitch brains out. You did right. You? Yes. Just don't make the bitch suffer when she died. You did it quick. You ever killed somebody before? That was the first time?
Yeah, oh. Why?
How fast have look, if I tell you you're gonna be scared, Steve been with me, so I don't really want to talk about my
No, tell him. You gonna laugh at this shit.
man. I blew a nigga brains out. Took him for real. All his brain was splattered out. So you can imagine that? Talking about close one, hit a nigga just like that. Quick and easy, get over with.
See, I ain't never had that situation. In my situation, I just had I sent one out there. I sent a hit out there. That's just the only thing.
I killed him, man. You shot him.
That's what they were trying to say. That's what my brother said, that I choked him and did all that.
Yeah, man, nigga, I get a kick out of it. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm dead serious.
Yeah, she got shot.
You got rid of what?
Registered to me over at the house.
Well, why you gonna get rid of the gun? Well, it's registered to you, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll never think you'll use a registered gun to kill a girl. You have flashbacks on this shit? Just don't think about it. Just do it again. When you get out, kill another motherfucker, then fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
If I get out there.
I told you to do. Yeah, I can't listen. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this before you cut me off. You know, go ahead. You know.
Make sure she's dead. No, I ain't being funny, go.
Yeah, but that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
That's why I should have slept that. I should have went to sleep.
No,
It's serious. I got she got that shit.
Right, but that kind of shit ain't relevant.
No, it's not irrelevant, man.
All right.
Look here. Because see, I'm old. You number 19.
No, damn.
Not for real.
Nah, but real.
I was inside. Did you clean the shells up behind it?
There's no ballistics, nothing.
Oh, that no ballistic is a revolver?
No, it was just something, but I got everything clean. No, nothing.
You cleaned the gun off and everything?
I went to the gun range the same day.
You did? So you really good shooting?
Pretty alright.
Yeah.
When I was
What kind of gun is it?
Go ahead.
SRX-9,
XRS-9, what's that?
Taurus.
A 40.
Nah, 9mm.
Well, you did right. She ain't suffer. At least she ain't suffer before she died.
Anything else?
No, go ahead, though.
No, like, what I was saying is, like, bro, I'm not gonna, I don't care about none of that. The problem is, you gotta clean up after yourself. That's where the problem lies. You did it like you did everything right you supposed to do. You had a problem, you had to take that situation. Like, I ain't never killed nobody. I ain't got the heart to kill nobody. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a killer. But the problem is, I had a situation that had to be dealt with. So I had to get it done. But, you get what I'm saying? So it's just like, you gotta try to make shit right, man. Like, I don't know. Listen, this is what I'm saying. Finding that shit is a needle in a haystack. Garbage all look the same. Either black bags, white bags, what other color bags here? Boxes. It's similar. All that shit. All garbage bags are similar. It's like, I don't know. But even if, like,
I feel though, everybody ain't got the heart to do it. I don't give a fuck.
that's all I'm just saying. He just made a mistake, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
You
it
act out
wasn't
there,
even a
bro.
mistake. Shit, he killed the bitch.
Not a bitch.
Whatever, she's dead. God damn it. She dead. I mean, God might know more than what I know. He might. I don't think they're gonna find more for him. Especially because you want your brother. Fuck your brother.
That's one thing I agree on. That's what I agree on. That's some pussy ass shit.
So he trying to put you away for life. So he trying to take your life. Man, I blew it, but I can't tell you how to go kill your brother because you probably gonna take sides with your brother anyway. But
Sitting in here, fucking, especially.
he older than you,
Yeah, so there's nobody.
and he done been in trouble.
You said what not sitting there what?
I said sitting in here, especially knowing that I had no police pointing their finger at me, nothing. I had nobody looking at me at all.
Yeah, you got away with the shit.
Turn around because of his statement, this motherfucker that I'm sitting here talking to y'all.
So it was a fucking reward or something he was trying to get?
That's what I was trying to understand.
Yep.
It wasn't no reward.
So what the fuck?
Dude, I
This
don't know.
nigga
I don't know.
blow his motherfucking brains out. Make him suck on the end of that barrel and blow his motherfucking brains to Methuselah. Fuck boy. He's a real fuck boy.
Yeah, boy, I don't know.
For real. Well, that's one good thing you did with your gun, so it ain't that's a plus. Cause you see people want to get them hot ass guns off the street.
But how do it get to like, bro? This is my thing. But how did it get to a situation where you felt like you just had to? You get what I'm saying? Like it wasn't no other logic.
The shooter gave birth to that baby, I would have been sitting right here with y'all again.
But for a different fucking charge, bro.
Yeah, I know.
But he ain't charged for murder.
Not yet.
Man, I feel like they had enough, man. They was putting him
All right, watch this. He's still charged with the same thing that he would have been charged with anyway.
But he can really be that because he really didn't sleep with the other sister.
Correct.
100% you didn't. Never.
100% not.
So the older sisters lying on you now to get you put in jail. Because you say the 3 older sisters or something. Really, so they like you. Did you ever fuck into them?
No.
They that's all right there. They want to show that motherfucker before they nigga dick. Real. I'm telling you. That was just what I said. Like we see red holes and they look good. I don't know how you look at them, but that's the way it be. And they look.
I looked at them like this.
Hey, black.
Sloppy ass bitches. Yeah.
They assholes.
Hey, black girl. What?
My white blood.
You want black? Damn.
You can't tell. Yeah, just like a nigga.
So, like, So how did it come to the situation like where? So you need to tell her like, babe, like, why you just won't say another nigga got you pregnant?
It was the mom. The mom was already saying that once the baby was born, that she wanted to do anything.
The mama who you said smoked crack.
Yeah, that she don't smoke crack. She smoked bud and she sniff coke here and there. She wanted to crack that, yeah.
Did the girl know she was gonna die? She knew she was gonna die?
Where she thought y'all was going? Just played it off just like a normal day. You trying to let you come? Thank God you did, because they got the motherfuckers on them.
I'm not tied. I have nothing. I'm not tied to nothing personal.
Well, so you ain't
The only thing that you concerned about is them finding the body. Cause that's the problem. You gotta get rid of, you gotta move the body.
how did you?
That's it. And that's the only problem.
Right.
You gotta move it.
Right.
You can't.
Who gonna move? You gonna get on the door?
He don't know where the fuck is that.
You don't fucking know what it's at.
He don't know where it's at.
I swear by you don't tell you. The fuck? How you gonna get in the landfill? I mean, it's in one landfill.
Bro, it's not at that shit. I swear to God. I call it a day, bro.
It's a couple landfills. There's some motherfucker. What is that? Give
I mean, not all day. I mean, like life and family. You can't be looking through 3 landfills, full of 3 feet per shit on every landfill.
Fuck it. Fuck them. Don't get shit. You know, money's not business. Fuck it.
Package is nothing.
You say me no package of that.
So you talking about that money?
Yeah, you do.
How much I take off my shit?
Yeah, that's good shit. Few stacks.
Okay then, yeah.
But I was your man. I was totally different though. You know what I'm saying? You got be swimming in no motherfucking
Trash.
trash. I'm not even funny. I'm not laughing about the shit, but you know what I'm saying?
I've been there multiple times.
To the landfill. That shit, miles of that shit.
I know.
Them crackers will be looking for motherfucking nothing. By that time,
Hold on. So at a landfill, you can personally take something?
Nah, I work for
You told me,
a
yeah.
garbage company. And I was
You need like, I thought you meant like, you took this bitch on. You come on,
I was the lead technician, so I used to have to go all the way up on the hill.
who helped you? Who helped you get rid of the money?
What?
No, dead body here is a motherfucker, boy. I used to work at a morgue.
Take care of them. That's why I know it can't be on them trash bag either. Because how the fuck I need to go tell.
Better cut her ass up. You cut up?
He cut up there, cut himself.
She's all together.
For real?
She's adrenaline gives you the strength to take it.
You said adrenaline. Hey, that shit do though. Cause you know, dog, when I ain't shot me, I ain't being funny, I ain't gay, but all my dick was on. Look, all your side, you know your adrenaline, you know your deep, you get from the blood, because of pressure. And adrenaline, like the hard boost. I used to, and dog, it's crazy, I ain't, shit just is what it is, but hey.
I got something to tell you though, but you know, I mean, I can tell you in front of him or wait to talk to you in person. Cause it's your business.
Yeah, nah, I mean, shit.
You know everything now.
We don't never get to talk, but he just cut shit off. That shit just aggravated.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm finna go see. It's a wrap.
But you know what I'm saying? I can help him get it. I can make the call back to him. I'm gonna have to pay this man, but I'll do that for you. When I make it is, he tried, bro. Honestly, God, my dad, he tried, but it's not there. Like, poor ass, he didn't look and search through every bag and all that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you and say he did.
Sure.
But he just telling me that was impossible. That.
Cause that'll be too hot. He's going through like, oh,
Right.
this bag,
But I'm saying that trash thing don't go there. So you're not gonna go look for no stupid shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the only thing, if we know where that is, then honestly, I can't do that. But I don't. That's the little thing. He probably trying to some girls. Take the girl from the bottom floor. You can talk to the toilet. you got another idea or you think it might be and I can have them check or something like that. That I want to
Just,
do.
just going off with the driving for it. Where they said that they take the garbage to. So after that, I don't know.
Yeah, they got them big old roller ducks where they pull it up on the trailer.
Yeah, it's a 5 feet truck, and then
Go down.
it go down just like that. They'll put the cable to it, and then they'll roll it up and then set it down.
Yeah, it ain't no regular little dumpster where they pick it up and dump it up.
Nah, not
Like
the
that.
What I mean? Do that make a difference on what landfill it might go to?
No, it goes. They all go the same. Because the roll-offs, they'll open the back door, dump it, and after they pull out, the ones with the forks that do that will back up.
So which one? So which one she was in?
It's like a roll.
Roll up. I don't know.
See, because the ones with the forks, ASL, they all go.
How you manage to dump on your job without nobody seeing?
Yeah.
No.
Why do job? You know how many fucking dumpsters you pass before you got your job?
No. Dumpster at the job, I can control and get it done.
Oh, okay, you the one. You call and tell him he's ready.
Well, I called the boss, my boss, to tell him that the dumpster is full. And truthfully, I never even called him to tell him that the dumpster was full. It was already full.
So what? How the fuck? Day you know what day that? So why did you say it's between the 10th and the 12th? When you
Well, because I'm not good with dates, so I'm just saying that was the time that she went missing. So this day to that day.
So the same day she went missing, the same day you dumped her.
Well, no, it was it'll be the next day, so it'll be the night.
So what the fuck the body was at the first day?
Huh?
So what the fuck you had her at the first day?
And she was there, man. She was there for.
Why didn't you just throw it in the water right there? You see the old river.
She, did you kill her one day, then dump her the next day? Oh.
Why didn't you dump it in the water?
Because there's no way to access the water over there.
Yes, it is. Hexer Drive is right there. Yes, it is.
I know, but it's too much going on.
All the cars passing by.
Man, late night, bro, you gotta wait. You know how to creep.
Late.
All that I have to drive by, look at how I do that shit.
He shot her down there on by the water.
I don't know. No.
Late. I got a wife, but the
Right,
house,
you can't go to work.
like that. Yeah, that's
Where you shot her? Where happened there?
It was over at the job. It's loud over there.
Oh, you shot her at the job and left her there overnight.
Broad daylight? Nobody hear that shit? Broad daylight?
It's loud at the job over there.
Y'all
Oh, cameras on?
tractors and shit.
Hell nah, ain't no way in the fuck. This man got monkey nut. No, so nobody ain't see y'all there. Oh no, nobody ain't see y'all there during the day. Man,
But
you
you
man.
get to drive in.
I don't believe that.
He drive in. We go through the gate. You ever been there?
But yes, but I know this girl would have jumped out screaming anything.
So what about the cameras?
The camera system and shit. It's like everything's blurry, nothing is focused.
For real? So I be scared to steal the shit. I can just steal the shit. I thought the camera worked.
But that's the thing. The cameras do work, but they suspect. You know, in A Speaker Park, there's so many spots you could throw shit over the gate, and it's been proven that niggas can still walk in and out of that facility all day. It's happened many times. It continues to happen probably to this day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
And that is a big old ass. That's a big old ass. That's a big lot.
Yeah. And
If people be left there at night.
They literally shut that whole shit down and ran dogs to that whole fucking thing.
But they was looking for a body, not no fucking blood.
But it don't matter because
Well, they did the cadaver dogs look for blood too, but they don't matter because they're looking in cars and shit. Which, if you got a DWI and you wreck, that airbag comes out. It's the first
Blood,
thing is gonna blast your blood everywhere. So there's blood in multiple cars.
So you may have get in the car and you shot her.
No, she wasn't in no car.
Dog, you had some motherfucking balls.
I didn't tell him that.
Like you run the yard, you did say you run the yard. So you really control what movement going. Well, that was kind of smart. Just you should have put Supposed to war where the blood was?
Yeah, nah, it's dirt. You just scoop it up, fucking move it, scoop it.
But so what behind them was? What them was? Like coworkers?
They so scheduled on what all they do. They ain't fucking paying attention about nothing. Everybody.
So people have girls there all the time.
It could be, yeah.
It could be somebody with a customer.
Yeah. It's not, it's not uncommon to see people walking through the yard and
Right.
that don't supposed to be there, And then truthfully, when everything was going down, I got multiple people that can place me in the zone where I was working,
Oh, so that's why when they said use that word, how did you get her? You never left. So how did she get to you?
That's the $1 million question, huh?
That nigga, that's up, man. She called me about that or something.
Huh?
She been coming up there to see you.
Nah, that was she knew where I worked, but that was like the first time that she's ever been out there.
So somebody had to drop off. Talk to bed.
All right, members of the jury, we're going to take a break at this point. We've been going for a while. About 55 minutes left in that audio, so I wanted to break it at a good point, kind of halfway through to give us a break. So we're going to take our mid-afternoon break. It's 3:49. Let's come back at 4:15. I know what to expect the rest of the afternoon. I do plan on keeping a little bit later than yesterday to finish up what we can today to make tomorrow and Friday a bit easier for us. Please remember, don't discuss the case among yourselves or each other. Don't do any independent research, and have a nice lunch break, or have a nice afternoon break. All right, the jury's outside our presence. You guys may have a seat. Mr. Jackson, you may take a break as well. Walk around, get some steps in. Just be back at 4:15. Parts of the jury and Mr. Jackson are outside our presence. I still have counsel of the State Defense and Mr. Quiles present. Anything we need to handle outside the jury's presence? The state first? Yes, sir. Defense? No, Your Honor. So 4:15, we come back. Another 50. Do you have many questions on direct after it ends?
Not many, Your Honor, just a couple about commentary, but very brief.
Okay, and then you guys will have some cross?
Yes, sir, but it's not very long.
Okay, I think we can finish the brother tonight.
I have a present.
Okay, and then you're going to rest?
Yes, sir.
So I plan on completing that tonight. You can rest in front of the jury, then we'll break for the day and pick up with any defense case tomorrow and handle any miscellaneous issues we need to after the jury leaves. If we got to start discussing jury instructions, or you can do it tonight or come back early tomorrow. The instructions aren't that complicated overall, considering everything. So anything else we need to handle?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, you guys have a nice break. See you at 4:15. Jackson on the witness stand. So let's bring the jury back out, please.
Yeah, if you need me to pull it up, I can. Oh, okay. No, That's when the cell phone dumps. That's 33. That's crazy.
Your Honor, the jury's re-entering the court.
Members of the jury, welcome back. You guys may have a seat, of course. We're going to continue with the audio playing. As a reminder, feel free to stand up and stretch while it's playing. You may find me do the same during the course of this. Are you guys okay? Or do you need to find your spot? I don't want to have it played before you guys are ready. Okay. State, you may continue.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Just for record purposes, I'm publishing at 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 13 seconds.
You knew she was coming out?
She was coming with some money.
Nah, she was coming to get a beat at first to fuck out.
Who?
She was coming to get a car to get out, to go. You know what I'm saying? But
You go what?
anyway, I think she was gonna go to grandma's house in Georgia or some shit like that.
Are y'all supposed to go together or are you supposed to give her stuff?
Yeah, we were supposed to. It was one of those things that.
Y'all can run away.
Yeah.
You tricked her.
Well, you wasn't wrong.
Slime boy and shit.
Yeah, bro, don't look at it like that. Just look at it like, bro, you.
That's what it is, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, lean back some. Lean back some. That's what it was. Your back was against the wall, bro. You just reacted. You did it smart though, because you made sure you stayed in front of the cameras and all that shit. You made sure they seen your.
And it's crazy because they think you left the job.
You never did.
You were there the whole time. Pussy ass cracker, you cracking double as a motherfucker.
My phone keeps me right
How the
there.
fuck you get a gun registered in Florida if you say you had a felony? You
Nah, I never had a felony. I had a misdemeanor, but it was like low misdemeanor.
So you ain't get rid of the gun?
Still over at the house. They never even took the gun. They stabbed me.
They ain't even gonna go get the gun. Cause they
why you want to tell your wife to go get it? Oh no, I'll be
cause
telling
that'll be
her.
a killer.
Yeah.
But your lady need to go in there anyway to protect her.
That's right. Popped the first nigga that tried to break it down.
She not using.
Okay. And I take it to a government on
Damn. Got my dick in the hard boy. Hey, bullshit. That shit does something.
That shit is, I don't know. I ain't got no, that shit crazy.
Would you do it again if you had to?
Why?
That's life, though. Dog, you just ain't no killer, so.
No, it ain't even about that, but it's other alternatives. You gotta think smart.
See, but that's my thing. What was the alternative?
Leave fucking town. It's out, she had a baby and it was it.
I got my wife, I have my daughter.
You keep saying that, but she had a baby that was yours. A baby she had was yours.
Well, I didn't know that for sure.
Yeah, you
And
right.
that's the only thing, yo. Honestly,
I tell you, bro.
that's the only
All right, but do you agree? But do you agree?
You know what I'm saying? Fuck.
Well, that was the only real big mistake. Tell your brother. You blow his brains out? You kill him too? Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
To get out this shit, man, to be with my wife and to be with my daughter, man, that's my whole purpose.
That's the whole point you killing her. Because you want to be his wife.
That's pointless, bro. I mean, everything done is done. The only thing now, in order to get with your wife, you gotta make sure
Everything gotta be clear. I gotta get out this bitch, and that's the only way that I can possibly be.
you gotta move. When you get out, you gotta get the fuck out of town.
Oh yeah, once I get out of
What's your brother?
200,000.
What's the lowest that take, brother?
10,000?
10,000? I thought it was 20,000.
Yeah, see, you got somebody for $10,000? You know?
What's the lowest you can't do? I'm saying your brother won't go to Lord, man?
What kind of money you put your hands on?
Listen, how about that? Listen.
Nothing.
Do they got, hey.
Yeah.
What's the Lord they probably do?
And then if you think about it, I found out they wrapping up new charges. They bringing my ass right back in.
From Greentown.
For what? I'm gonna be on the run for the rest of my life. My wife ain't gonna be down with that.
So you rather just stay here and fight them bullshit charges? They ain't gonna get you no money.
Yeah.
You wanna stay here and fight them bullshit charges?
If everything stays so far the way it is,
We need that body. Get rid of that bitch.
it'll be. I can fight.
And then file that hearing. Like I told you, file that memorandum said.
So
Everything stays the way it is. No new shit pops.
So you ain't never confessed this to your wife?
Hey.
It's your wife's niece though.
Huh?
It's your wife's sister kid.
He
She gonna take your side anyway. Your wife she gonna ride with you.
She hung up the phone on me when they did. She detective told her that they had DNA with me linking us together and stuff like that.
Everyone.
And then I called her back. She didn't pick up. So I waited for an hour or something. Half an hour. I called her back and she held a full conversation until the phone banged it. But she was very upset. But she's still there.
She got your back.
Yeah.
That's real.
So all we got is us.
That's why you married.
That's right.
God put y'all together.
100%.
Yeah. That's why I don't mind being around the motherfucking Puerto Rican because y'all don't mind blowing the bitch brains out. Hey, bullshit.
Can't deal with this.
I told this man, funny as fuck, bro. He want to joke, but that shit aggravating, bro.
Well, you know what? To be honest with you, man, I'm grateful because even though this is a stupid, crazy situation, it's making me feel just a little bit better that I'm able to giggle here and there because, yo,
You been down and out.
the misery is a motherfucker.
I know it is. But I had to get over that shit the first time I checked
See,
it.
it's one thing to pop somebody's top that you got no ties to.
Right.
There's another thing to pop somebody's top that you actually love. You know what I'm saying?
For me, who's in love with?
It's not love. That was like, that's my baby. You know what I'm saying?
You put nigga her, you love her.
Hey,
I know that shit was good.
taught her how to drive. I taught her how to.
You was in love with
You know
her.
what I'm saying?
You talk, she did what?
I taught her how to drive a car. Showed her how to swim against with the rip current.
Hey, so you was her first?
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. No, I couldn't. No.
Yeah.
That pussy was open.
Oh, she fucked too good.
She was experienced for sure.
Oh, man. You got paid from him,
Was it good?
She freaky.
I can't hear you.
You better not bring me no good.
Hey, that you was sniffing on. You feel it?
Yo, he should have done that pussy.
Now you could have put it
I
right.
ain't use the road. That young pussy.
I did evolve something I can't say all the time. I did, yeah.
Hey, how does that manage to get around your wife?
And fuck.
Yeah, you see, that was
You fought at the job from this.
job?
Yeah.
No. That was the first time she ever did it.
You might have always got some pussy for sure.
Where y'all fucked then? Where y'all, you said sex at?
Yeah, I mean, just random spots, you know what I'm saying? Going to the store.
Outside?
Yeah, car.
Nigga, you was a whore.
You freak.
You not fucking hotel?
Nah, I never would. I can't have anything tracked back, you know what I'm saying?
So your girl was like a detective.
My wife is...
Who find in front of her or her sister? Who the best?
I can't even...
You know, fuck the sister.
I found the older sisters.
Oh shit, my wife hands down all day. Her youngest sister is pretty much it.
Hold on, that's your wife's sister?
Which one? The one that's accusing me. Yeah, those she has five sisters.
Oh, so that's not your...
No, it ain't because you missed it.
Okay,
You missed it.
okay,
This is me.
the one that's dead.
This is me.
What she is to your wife?
Her niece.
Right, what I'm saying is, the niece, she got sisters.
She has one sister.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. That's what I'm saying. So your wife look better than your niece?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Pussy was good.
That shit, yeah, pussy young or what?
And young pussy do it to us every time. I don't really fuck with young. I ain't gonna fuck nothing under 18, but
I did.
I'm gonna fuck with young.
She was 17.
I got a big dick, so I don't wanna hurt her. So, fucked up about
You fat white girl.
thick white girl. I seen one other night so thick, boy. You should have seen the white bitch I seen up. Hey! You hear me?
Too bad.
You know she bad. You know she bad. Listen, man, it's a white bitch that work with my lawyer. She's so fine. You don't fucked up, but she really like black girl. So much she's so fine.
I like white girls too.
You like white girls too?
Yeah.
But this white girl here, she's so fine. But she'll give your ass a million motherfucking years fucking with her. Believe that. My boss stayed in
Oh, just like that.
my boss, bitch. That was my boss. That was so boss that. She'll get you a million motherfucking years, but she wrong. You hear me? You hear me, dog?
That's ain't that fine. I don't know. I didn't know.
Bro.
I didn't know.
She bad, and she knows
You
she's
talking about the
bad.
district attorney?
Oh, what, you?
Public defender?
Oh, you see?
No. She with him. She with. You know, I'm working lawyer.
Oh,
No, what's the district attorney?
district attorney is the DA. That's the one that put your
No.
ass up.
Fuck no.
No, man.
Nah, cause I seen one that was in court, but then I was thinking about it. She
Oh,
gave
no,
the
this
paper.
one. No, this one came with my lawyer.
And she was.
She came with a lawyer
She's
today.
public
You hear me? She can't now. That's why we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty. She's so fine. She came with a lawyer today. She blessed me. Trying to get the bitch to send her home.
Yeah.
Trying to get her sent to the house. She just said, just keep on doing what you do and I'll get you. You good? She fine now. But I'm fucked up by white women, you hear me?
Yeah.
To the teeth. You hear me?
He got them mixed
She bad.
But they ain't got no booty.
No, she my chick. She bad body. She ain't got no ass. But I love her too.
She said she bad body.
Shit. But it's two of them that work together. There's two chicks. They work together. They fine. You ain't never seen them before. He won't interest you anyway. Cause you like, yo, you feel me?
Yeah.
You like the fuck, yo.
Me too though.
She a fat ass. She fat. She got a complex. So that's why he like little chick, little young girl. You too.
But nah, I was like, this is the first young chick I've ever.
So you been fucking her. You been fucking. Y'all been fucking for how long?
Oh, you been putting dick up, listen.
That was
Probably less than that, maybe less than that. Maybe less than that.
Why you put on? Why she ain't got birth control?
he ain't know. He wasn't there.
I mean, she was supposed to be on birth control.
Hey, nah, but real talk. We having fun and make you feel better and shit, but
All my ladies is always been like
Fine.
older than me. Like, yeah, this is the first young chick I've ever.
But wait,
Period.
I'm gonna hook you up with Michelle. I got a white chick I'm gonna hook you up with. What she say? Michelle Solie, I'm gonna hook you up with. She bad. You hear me? Tell the shit, put your ass up, but you will fall in love with her. You hear me? I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna let you meet her. I ain't gonna tell her what you're in jail for.
Yeah.
Bet. So you gotta hook me up with somebody.
I don't even know who to hook you up with, man.
I'm gonna put you down. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call tomorrow. Call tomorrow morning and let you talk to her. Put you down with her. Get your mind off the other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
but like real talk, bro. Like,
Oh,
so what's next?
my baby.
So you can do.
I love you, Michelle.
I don't know, man.
What you gonna do?
Can't do nothing. I
You
all I
just-
have to do is sit and wait.
So there's no way that we can try to take care of it for you.
I don't see how could
I don't
they
know,
can
bro.
go out there and look and check and track down where that
That's gonna be up. Is it?
that dumpster.
What color bags? Black bags, yellow bags, white bags, black bags.
Bags? Why is it 2 bags?
Because one is not strong enough.
You gotta double it up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
So you use more than
I'm bringing
you
to my 2
use
seconds.
more than 2 bags. You had to use 4 or 5 bags. She was alert. She short.
She's about my height. She was pretty skinny, so
How you able to put it in a bag?
hold up.
So when you dead,
You flop.
oh, for real?
Yeah, when you dead, your body's limp.
They got strings on the bag? The regular bag.
Regular just zip tie bag.
You got rid of so you made sure you threw the book bags and stuff away properly? In the same dumpster?
No, it's small as that. I'm walking down the bit. Bodie. Hey, Bodie.
You sure it went there? To that landfill?
That's what he said. That's what the driver said. That's what they're thinking about.
Then you sure it was on, what you say, on the 8th, between the 8th and the 10th? You don't know what day, because you say it was full when you called. You don't know what day you called.
I didn't call for it. That the office was already. So, like I said, I don't even know. There's nothing that really, I don't think anybody can do anything about it, really, for it.
Man, I don't think they're gonna find it. Well, everybody has different opinions. That's just me.
They gotta look a lot of shit.
You do got something to cover.
So if you know that you hit her with a stick, why your brother saying about what you strangled her or kicked her?
And that's what's fucking me
Yeah.
up.
You told him.
Hold on, let me tell you.
Nah, I said none of that. This is exactly what I told this dumbass nigga. I told him because when he called me, I just got off the phone with the pastor. I was talking to him, you know, like where reading and shit like that. So I was crying.
You talked to the pastor?
Yeah.
You told the pastor what happened with it?
No, I didn't. No,
Yeah, you talking to the pastor?
just making conversation with multiple people. So I could seem that I'm
You got a heart, man. Cause I know what you did.
Of course I have. Yeah.
Alright. So you tell your brother I'm sorry.
To a certain extent, but along with my brother, he's like, yo, so what you do with her.
Oh, so he already knew what you told him.
That's what he was insinuating, like I had something to do with her disappearing, and I turned, and I, sarcastically, I was like, yeah, nigga, like, for real, nigga, I got her tied up in the motherfucking backyard, in my backyard. Like, really, what the fuck you think? You know, I don't know where the fuck she's at. That's all I said.
Oh, cause he found out she was missing.
Yeah,
How did he find out she was missing?
She was.
But he knew you was having sex with her?
So why he out you?
See, this is what the detectives are saying, like he said. So, how much do I believe that? I don't know. But why they looking into the garbage and looking on into that?
You had to tell him. You had to tell him that they put him in the garbage.
I did not see nothing to that.
That's crazy as fuck.
How the fuck they actually knew?
And then he said that,
You had to tell somebody, bro.
I did not.
You know, you so she didn't tell nobody she was going up there to meet you?
See, I can't be sure of that. And I definitely know that she didn't talk to my brother.
How you know?
Because they know.
So whoever brought her there, well, you said, how she got there? You said she fought a rider with her. So how you know whoever brought her there? She didn't tell. They ain't question the last person that brought her there?
Not to my knowledge.
Who brought her there? Who brought her there?
That was her people. I don't know.
A girl?
I don't know if it was a dude or a girl.
But they picked her up from school.
Yeah.
No, they might got cameras at school.
Yeah, they got cameras at the school, but it's only leaving the school and walking off.
How you know?
Because that's what the news put out there.
Oh, so this shit been on the news?
Oh, this has been on the news.
Is it a big thing? Or they making it, they blowing it out of proportion? Cause they ain't nothing but a fucking pregnant chick. Fuck that shit.
My picture is all over the fucking.
Before you got arrested, was your picture on already?
Oh, no, not at all. This is after that court date from yesterday. That's when everything. Cameras are there in the.
In the what?
Yeah.
Courtroom today?
Camera was there. Was it that on today?
I went
Oh, you in the court today?
No, it was just
yesterday.
I went. The cameras.
Damn, it's been like you retarded.
The
Today.
cameras.
He went to court this morning. He went to court this morning.
Oh, you went to court today, son?
I did.
Yeah. You brought your ass here last night. You drunk this right here. You woke me up. You the one got me on this fucked up time frame.
You came in last night because you woke us up.
You right.
I went to sleep. I was scared to talk. You told me to wake you up this morning.
You right.
Court.
You right, sir. You right.
So,
You right.
so yeah, not today.
Yeah.
Did you wave at the camera?
No.
Should have shot a bird in the camera. Fuck the news. What's the ass crackers handling my dog?
Yeah, so
What's the detective's name? You know the detective's names?
I don't.
You know? Fuck no crackers. They ain't tell you their name when they talking to you?
No. They were.
You ain't listen to them.
It was so. No, they never said that.
Oh, me the same. Okay, so what?
It was multiple detectives. It was a lady and then one dude and then two other dudes came in and then after that it was one other dude. Well, they came in pairs, but they was like one of the same detectives from the last one, but they now
They were playing good cop, bad cop.
Oh yeah, all day.
So it was a chick in there too? White girl, how she look?
White girl, short, blue eyes. She was like
Skin up thick.
Medium good.
Medium good? My type. God.
Alright, fuck that.
I want to meet her. Hook me up with her. Hook me up with her. Tell her I want to get with her. Fuck white girl. I'm just playing. Let me start. I'm just trying to put a smile on your face. That's all.
That was funny, bro.
I'll be dead serious though. Might be that date.
She was sitting there and she was just pushing. I was like, look, man, y'all niggas is gonna do either or. Y'all gonna motherfucking charge me with something or let my ass.
She good at her job? You feel like she was good at her job?
She seemed like a rookie to me.
For real?
She seemed like she was a rookie and she said she had a bunch of years experience in it, but I didn't see it.
You did? So you didn't dealt with detectives before?
I don't know how to answer that. I guess, yeah. But it wasn't like in this situation, never. Never been in this situation. I mean, you just get, me being a professional person, period, you get that.
You can get the same extent off of
people, period, you know if they're new to shit, if they straight for many years.
They thought you was stupid enough to tell them crackers you killed somebody. They gotta be the dumbest fucking crackers in the world. And you know what's crazy? Brother, who in the fuck gonna sit and tell them this shit? Dumbass cracker, do your job. There's some dumb niggas will.
Hey, let me ask you this, like, so when did they actually start looking for her?
They didn't put out a missing report for her, I think, until like almost 4 days later.
So by that time,
because the police came over to the school, reviewed the footage, or they did a welfare check for what we were told, because this was all second party telling us. We did a welfare check throughout the school to make sure that she wasn't just like passed out somewhere around, the school.
Right.
And from there, maybe 3-4 days later.
okay, so
then they
want to make it. When did they search the real job?
They searched. So they questioned. The homicide came over to my house. I want to say. I want to say maybe 13.
Okay.
13, maybe 2 weeks late after.
Okay, so they never paid their job.
No, they came to my job. They left that same day. They came to my house on a Sunday. We gave them DNA.
What?
And they went from there straight to my job.
So why did they want DNA from you? They've already accused you then?
Because of the allegations, and they didn't ask for DNA. We offered it to them.
What?
My wife.
So they gave you
No, my wife didn't, because my wife is not in the question. It was me that was in the question. So it was like, look, I'll give you my DNA. And then in the interview, this nigga talking about, we asked the DNA. I'm like, man, these are fucking lies. I was like, okay, keep on with it.
So they wait almost a month later to actually bring up charges on you.
And that's because.
So why you didn't clean this up yourself? Why you wait to get locked up before you go back trying to go find a way to clean this shit up better than what you did?
Well, the thing is, see, you know more about this here landfill thing than I do. maybe into the garbage, and that was the end of the garbage, just with the garbage in, especially when there's no ties to me. So by the time they even go to look for her, you know, it's all early now, so it's possible that they can find her, but it's also possible that they can't.
Right.
So, you know, my theory behind it is since I had no connection to anything, she would sit there for a whole fucking year. They'll build houses on top of that shit by the time they even think to excavate anything. So that was my thought process behind it, you know what I'm saying?
So you thought about it?
Yeah, it was, I mean, it was thought about it, but it was the spirit of the moment.
I ain't trying to be funny and say the words because I don't want you to feel like that's how it was premeditated. Meaning you thought about it.
Well, they find the body 100%, no matter if it was or if it wasn't, that's premeditated.
Well, I was premeditated because she put it in the bag and disposed of it. For real?
Absolutely.
Oh, I thought premeditated.
No, absolutely. But
It all ties into it.
It all ties, yeah, exactly. The element to that. He had sense enough to do all this shit, done. Like, that's just, yeah. That's just what it is.
See, I ain't think like that. So when I shot the nigga, I thought about it because I only got my pistol, but I shot the nigga when I ain't.
See, when you went to go get your pistol,
You had time to think about what you was
That's
going to do.
premeditated.
Yeah.
So why they ain't offer me as much time as they offer you? I mean,
depends on what all they
they ain't offer you
evidence.
nothing.
The
They
evidence,
ain't offer you
too.
nothing, but
And they ain't even charging.
you was saying that you ain't want to
So
spend the rest of your life.
So far, I'm not even charged
You ain't.
with any.
What you in jail for real? Don't lie to me.
It's a sexual.
You ain't charging no murder for real, bro.
No.
So what the fuck?
I'm here for sexual assault.
So how they gonna have you on the
The
news?
highest felony that you can get off of it.
First degree?
First degree.
That shit carried 30 years.
So premeditated
shit.
murder carry what?
That shit carried a life sentence.
Well, you good though. You gonna go home. Definitely go home. You think so?
Yeah. It's not as long as I find a damn body. Absolutely. I'm not gonna lie to him. That's just my opinion. That shit. That
So they
shit.
go home. Oh, I thought I heard somebody knocking me like this or something. Somebody told me. Ghost from y'all. Never smoke crack before. So you were sober when you did the shit? At least you know you sober motherfuckers kind of crazy though. All you do is think. Think. At least you do fuck good though. Cause when you out, you come with it. Oh shit. When you sober, you can fuck good.
Oh, I was never big on like drugs or anything like that.
You ain't never been.
So you
No.
you ain't no blizzard. And she thought that nigga you ain't that blizzard.
Alcohol or nothing.
That nigga ain't blizzard, but that nigga usually love that little shit. What her name was? What her name was?
Ayana.
What grade she was in?
She was actually a college student. She was fixing to graduate 2 years early and going to college.
For real?
Damn.
So she was smart, she just was hot in the ass.
She was beautiful though? Long hair, pretty hair?
She's like an angel, bro.
Huh?
She's like an angel.
So look, how much did you love her? Honestly. You love her enough to kill her?
He loved his family more though.
But you weren't in love with her.
Could you ever kill your wife? If you find your wife and fucking somebody else, what you do?
I'm talking about my nigga.
When you did that?
I said, I kill her, man.
Yeah, that cheat shit. That's the same way about you though.
That's just
That is different though. We can make a cheat.
insecurity.
What's your wife name?
I'm fucking up about Samantha.
What's your wife name?
Fucking up about
Okay. Damn.
Naomi.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what? So the other sisters, so your mom's sister's older than you? I mean, your wife's sister older than you? Older than her?
Yeah, my wife is the middle child.
How you like her?
She She's 30, I think 30, 37, 38.
That shit older than you? That nigga fucking old, husband.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My first baby mother.
I don't know. What happened again?
Naomi. My first.
She did?
No. She was.
What else was the name of it?
There's Jametta, there's Paula, there's Kimberly.
Where they from?
Margie. Okay, that's it.
No, what side of town they from?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
How about these?
Probably over Arlington area. I don't know. They moved their moms and moved around a lot, so I couldn't even tell you. I mean, I don't really know the whole school about it.
What their last name is before you all get married?
Mobley.
Mobley?
Mobley?
You for real?
My wife was a Florida Gator.
They got a brother?
Yeah, but
Chris?
no. What is his name?
They got people living on the south side off of Emerson.
Could be probably.
Yeah.
What about the name of it?
Boo.
Boo.
Boo, yeah.
Dark in?
Yeah, he don't live over here, he lives in Fort Pierce. He hasn't lived over here ever. I mean, well, he stayed.
He got goals?
He
got goals?
I don't know what that is.
He got gold teeth?
Oh, no. Boo is just straight up. He's a straight up working stuff. He's not stupid at all.
But she know say what area she grew up in when she was younger?
On the south side.
Could have been Southside, Northside.
What's your girl mama name is?
Wendy.
Her mama was a Mobley or her daddy?
I'm sorry?
Her mama is a Mobley or her daddy was a Mobley?
Daddy was wrong. His name was James.
Yeah, you saying Mobley, but it's Mobley.
Mobley, yeah.
M-O-B-L-E-Y?
Yeah.
Yeah, small world.
I know some.
I don't really know her like that. Yeah. Well, you know, shit happened, but shit, at least you still got your wife.
Nah, I didn't get up out this shit.
I won't believe leaving you, man. Them guys ain't finna charge you with fucking murder, man.
They ain't got
You
shit.
overthinking this shit.
I'm trying to, yeah, but though, you need to get rid of that beauty product.
Fuck that body. That body go. I got rid of that motherfucker a long time ago. Get rid of it.
Well, that shit sound good, but not for him, just for you.
I feel you.
Yeah, just for him. I know what you're saying, but they ain't got to do with him. They find that bitch, when they find him, you ain't gonna do that time for him.
They gonna
You know you can do, you ain't gonna do shit for him.
Booker.
They definitely gonna book his ass. And I'm trying to tell you, you need to find out where that bitch at. Cause, shit. You don't find that bitch, you dead, bro. I'm being honest with you.
Shit, he can't. He
They
can't do that.
officially give me motherfucking the needle.
You think they'll give you the needle?
You damn right.
Why you think they'll give you the needle?
Well, one,
Tell me.
premeditated murder.
What?
Two, young adult with the unborn child that was 5 months, so it's still considered.
So that's considered a child? What? That's what the detective told you?
That's just, I believe that's just.
You were doing your research.
Just a little bit of that.
3.
So that's two right there. And then the 2 allegations of sexual assault. That's, I mean, fuck, you could run those damn things not even concurrent. I got 60 years on 2 charges, and then you got another, life sentence that they give me on.
If they would ever charge you with this, hypothetically, if they would ever charge you with it, would you own up to it? What's in that honesty? I mean, keep it real.
If I was to get, I go to trial and I blow trial and there's no way out this bitch.
What? Did you admit to it?
I tell my wife.
You tell your wife?
Everything. At least I think that she's old that at least.
Right, to put peace, to bring peace to her family.
Don't tell you why.
Oh, no, I'm just saying.
Okay. I can't talk to you about, cause he.
So what would you own up to it?
Go ahead.
So you're taking the trial.
I think it's trial.
Definitely. I mean, that's what I got. I guess what I'm about to do.
I don't got no other choice but to take the choice.
So if they offered you 30 years, would you take the 30 years?
30 years, I lose everything, so might as well take it and try to get the needle.
So you know a little bit about the law.
I know. I mean, see, my thing is, I've never been a real, like, alright, so you got your hood niggas that's in the hood doing the drugs, selling the drugs and all that.
What?
I'm not, that wasn't me, you know what I'm saying? I was in the hood, raising, being, just trying to survive, you know. It was more, my shit was just working because I don't got no other choice. Because the drug thing wasn't me. I see my brother how that road goes. I see how people flop on each other and that shit. I ain't want to deal with none of that.
Right.
So my interaction.
I hate to snitch.
Yeah, my interaction with people was mainly on a business level.
Right.
Like I wanted to be 100% legit. Or at least if it wasn't 100% legit, if I was questioning about it, I got some paperwork saying, hey look, I may be a couple of dollars off, but fuck, call the IRS. You know what I'm saying? By the time they do all that, I already done clean all that money. You know what I'm saying? So that's where my mindset's always been. You know, so as far as legality stuff, I'm very educated and you know, as far as I'm okay as far as book smarts and trying to, you know, I'm not just...
You ain't got the real street smartness because you wasn't in the streets.
Yeah, well, I was all the way in the streets, but it was...
For real?
Oh, yeah, man. 100%.
So you killed a nigga before?
I never killed somebody before.
But you shot him?
Just, I've shot people. I shot at people and stuff like that. I've strong arm, stabbed folks.
So you was out there? That's real.
It's survival, baby. That's it, man. It's like you just gonna get poked or you gonna poke somebody. That's pretty much where it goes. You know?
Well, this is different type.
This is all the way different.
This is all the way different.
This is a whole different life.
None of that shit you saying just don't matter.
It don't.
If you gotta find a way to find out how you can get that body and get that bitch somewhere, that need to be on your mind throughout the day.
Yeah,
how can you get to the body?
And that's the thing. I don't even know where to start. See, now if I had a connection to the outside world, that's different. And I could go ahead and do the demographics on the landfill. I need.
You got somebody you can call?
No.
We got a cell phone?
The only person I know by heart is my grandmother's number when we were like 10 years old, probably even younger than that. It's never changed. And my wife's number, my wife's cell number. Everything else is in my phone, so I can't even begin. And then
phone for you too.
Oh yeah, and then even if I had a contact that I can call, there would be too many jumps from this one to that one to this one, meaning that I have to call you so you can call him, and then he can call him.
If we got a cell phone, who is the person we need to get in contact with?
I'm sorry?
Who is the person
I need the person that's the foreman that works in waste management that controls the damn...
You know him?
Don't. That's what I'm saying. That would be too many questions.
Right. So the format waste management, that's who can pick up the dumpster?
That's the people that tells you what truck dumped and where and what time and at what depth.
So that's what I need to fucking find out so I can do it for you. If you do it, it's gonna make you suspicious.
All the way, 100%.
So all right. So you contact. How do we get the person number? So you just contact a foreman who.
Yeah. That's gonna be the most difficult part. That's gonna be it's almost impossible.
I know what we do. Tomorrow. Tomorrow we look up and find out exactly if getting a dumpster dump in that area, what landfill would y'all drop it to? That's it. That's the simplest way, right? You agree?
Because the garbage, I know, garbage goes to.
You say you got dumpsters that.
You got dumpsters, okay, that house debris that goes to a different landfill that's off of, like near Lane, that we used to take Lane all the way down. That that goes to that, normally, exactly, they go to that landfill. And then you got, like, the city trash and recycle. Recycle goes to another landfill that's off of near the pilot. So that would be like near the tomato factory.
No, but it's one off by. There's one back off by. Where y'all cut up?
Yeah, the tomato Heinz ketchup factory is the recycle one, and then there's another recycle one that's off of. There's one on Norman, and then there's another one
by Kings Road, like back in my
That's the one that's Kings Road is the dump for building debris.
Right.
Yeah.
Like boards and stuff.
Right.
Drywall.
So let me ask you this.
Wood.
What was in the stuff that got dumped with her body?
Garbage.
Straight garbage.
So I had to have gone to the landfill. That's why I'm trying to,
But what area that's in?
That's in, you take, I think it's 295 or 10 to 301, and then take 301 up, and then you just bang right into Trail Ridge. And take it.
They definitely went that way.
Yeah, no, that's the route.
No, but not from A1A is by the zoo, right?
Yeah, that's not that. Really, truthfully, it's really not that far. You jump on 95, you get off, you go to 95, and then hit
301, 10 to 301.
Really not that. Because what they do,
301, you go back to start.
When you like going to start, now what they do is
there's another one that do trash. I be seeing the birds on top of the hill and shit. They're eating the trash.
They'll drop a new container off and take the old one. So that trip is worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's just you taking that after you dump that, you're gonna bring that container to another place and then pick up, and do the same swap over and over again. But the only thing that I might have on my side is due to the accumulation of garbage because of the holiday. And then with all the rain that we had within those days, you know what I'm saying?
Well, then the smell wasn't gonna play up for because all that shit stinks.
It all stinks. It doesn't matter. You have a body.
They used to burn it. They used to burn it.
Right. But now you just push it on the ground.
That's right. They outlawed that a while now. So that's the thing. My thing is the machine ran over the bag, broke it open. It rained. It filled with water. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you owe.
That's what I'm hoping.
Me too.
But she been there for like you said, over a month.
Over a month.
Over here.
A decomposition should be at a rate of
You Google that shit.
75%. My mother used to work in the morgue, and with the heat index that we've been having, she's been cooking, so it could be either she turned into water or she mummified herself. Mummified is dangerous. When they get mummified is they get like pretty much the skin turns into leather, that type of deal.
It could be either or though.
How the fuck you know all this shit?
Because it's just physics. It's when if you was to take a piece of your skin, rip it off while it's alive, put it on a put it on a table, you know what I'm saying? And if the heat in the house is at a certain temperature above, like let's say 75, that piece of skin is going to turn real hard right away because you got the oxygen elements. Now, you turn around and you drop that temperature down below 60, that skin is going to stay more preserved
It's gonna stay the
because
same.
the oxygen level, although it's still the same amount of oxygen, is at a lower rate. You know what I'm saying? It's at a cooler rate, so it doesn't affect. Yeah, the Discovery Channel. You learn a bunch of shit off of that.
You do? You the second person I ever met in here
So, and
saying something about that discovery shit.
so in the 5 months she was pregnant, you really didn't just want to react off just killing her at first because, yeah, because obviously she's 5 months. You was still thinking about it from month 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. But why at the 5th month? Like, what was the sudden rush? Like, her mom was putting pressure on her? Why you just kill the mom?
That would have been easier, but
Definitely.
it would have been kill the mom, then I'd have to kill the 2 aunts.
Then the dad, too much killing. Fucking, you killed
Too
two.
much.
You killed 2 motherfuckers in 1 stone. Fucking, 1 bullet killed 2 of them. Fuck down this shit, goddamn.
It's too much. It's too much.
So
And
one bullet took her up? You still have 1 bullet?
Say he shot her 1 time. You see that was it? Shot her with a SR9, PRP-22, whatever. Fuck. What is it?
yeah, that's all.
SR9. That bitch a 9mm hollow point blow. Shot in the head.
No, and heart.
Yeah. So what? You shoot somebody in the heart or the head. You got which one killed faster?
Yeah, but how you know if you shoot somebody in the heart, you automatically die?
It's that's you get a little bit of distortion, but they're done. They're done.
So you knew she was dead when you wrapped up. Definitely.
She wrapped up?
Yeah, nah, I mean, she just went into the bed.
You feel bad, man?
Yes, I mean.
Shit, I feel bad for her. That's a bad situation.
Look, she did.
But I understand that, but it's just a bad situation.
But
Yeah, it was a,
Not just on her part, on his part too.
it's a feeling.
This nigga was forced, like, the parents really caused this, because they wasn't putting pressure on who the fuck their daddy was. Instead of trying to support the situation, the child lost their life, they still lost the child, he lost his child. This shit fucked up all around.
but you don't feel bad.
Allegedly, my checkers, I don't know if that was my child or not. You know,
If it was a child, no, I'm just saying.
yeah.
Hypothetically. We knew you were fucking wrong, so shit, hey. In that case, you felt like that, then why even take the risk of doing it? Shit.
And we ain't took no medication, do we?
No. You straight? You want to sign on?
Better eat something, drink something.
You have a bag of chips.
Oh, no, I'm shit. To be honest with you, when you gave me that little bit of love, man, that actually put me over. My stomach, yeah, 'cause my stomach,
Well, look.
stomach closed.
You definitely gonna like that tray in the morning. I ain't trying to be funny, but it's shit. Anybody ever eat? They got cereal on there. You eat cereal?
Drink
Cereal.
milk. That'd be good for you.
Yeah, they got shit. Well, fuck that cereal. Well, no, you gotta know, like, you gotta not let the shit bother you so much. Like,
I ain't gonna give up on you, bro. I'm gonna still see what we can do too, bro.
If you
Like,
keep that
if you really feel like it's done, I think what we need to find out is
Let me share that.
if the garbage.
Sam, well, I love you.
Fuck the white woman, man. Like, whatever, bro. This shit aggravating.
I'm ready to go right now.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay, go ahead, go to bed.
No, to my motherfucker.
Hey, what I'm saying is like, well, I guess what we need to find out is like where that garbage go at. Like, cause he said that it don't go there, but you saying it do. So
Hey,
like,
thank you, Adam, too. Fuck, I'm out of here, baby.
huh?
I'm out of here.
So you got to bed, huh?
Oh, Ray, too. Ray, Alan, all of them, I appreciate y'all. Motherfucker.
Well, anyway, yo, you got to whatever. Like, where I just go at, man. What the hell they beating on?
Watch some real shit. Like,
Oh, for real, bro. You being a bug.
no,
No reason,
real.
bro.
If they gonna
Like,
kill my daughter, I don't wanna blow your, like some real shit. I don't wanna blow your brains out. Like if that was my daughter, I wanna blow your brains out. But it wasn't my daughter. I mean,
so my thing is, why even bring it up, though?
right?
I'm saying, like, well, what is that to bring up?
Cause we don't chill.
But it still don't matter, but I understand. You got any more to say for you a bit?
No, cause I ain't going to bed. I'm
All right.
telling them that if it was my daughter,
All right, you already said it. So what else you want to say now?
just speaking hypothetically.
Okay, what else?
You keep talking about dumpster. That fuck, they ain't gonna find nobody no dumpster. That just go.
All right.
No, they ain't gonna find nobody. They ain't gonna book you on the murder. Different.
You think what is your all the way views about the whole situation?
You asking goddamn jokes too, boy.
Me? Shit.
Man, you give a fuck about nothing in human society.
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah.
That's the real shit.
Overall thing, I don't think you're gonna be charged with no murder. That sex crime shit, that shit bogus. That shit just gets you down here because you say you ain't shoot. They charge you for somebody who was you say you didn't touch it. So how the fuck you gonna charge me with a sex crime on somebody who I know I ain't fuck? Okay? They ain't got the body. You done got rid of the body. So they gotta get DNA out this woman.
Now, what they saying? Now, as far as the DNA that they said, because they said they had a sex kit from when they because they pressed charges on that boy across the street.
Oh, he in jail too?
Hold on.
No, he didn't ever make it to jail. That's the thing that's wicked. He's still living right there across the street. So they said that they did my DNA that I gave them, and they tested to that kit that they already had on her underwear, and that's my DNA came up on that.
Well, I can tell you one thing.
On the girl that,
His DNA and my DNA popped up on that.
on the girl that did.
But they can get DNA from that unborn child though. But you don't think they went to that street? I mean, they could have got, when they did the rape kit, when they took her to the hospital.
No, they didn't do.
Yeah, that's what they told me.
She wasn't pregnant at that time.
Oh,
they
she wasn't pregnant?
No, she when they did the rape kit, it was just a swab on her underwear because they had semen from I guess he nutted in her.
When
and
you
whatnot,
so
and just that.
how do your DNA end up
That's
in her
what
panties?
That's what's baffling to me because
She could have. She want honest, real talk. When the last time you had sex with a prior to her getting killed?
shit.
Honestly, but I will tell you what DNA came from.
About a month. But now they
He
police.
did DNA when she wasn't pregnant.
That's what's in police.
I know I'm pregnant, but not DNA from the baby, but this DNA that he could have been inside. He could have been from old panties.
Police,
Right.
nah, police
6 months
confiscated
old?
those. Nah, police confiscated those underwears. I mean, months ago, like fucking last year, sometime. Like it was on.
Oh, they been trying to hit you with the chalk back.
No, they was trying to hit dude across the street with the truck, so they took his DNA and they also took the panties because they were tying.
But you don't know they took 10 pair of panties. One of your DNA could have been on one of them damn panties.
And it was just only the one pair.
They live with y'all?
Cool.
The girl.
No, they didn't live with us.
How far would it live?
In Arlington, and we were over here.
Hey, look, my outcome all this year. You be real. If they find out, they might do seek the death penalty. But that's just a scare. But the only way they'll be find out if they use your brother against you.
Now, for my brother, that could be flipped because of his criminal history and shit like that.
Right.
His record.
Well, that could be flipped because he said that she was killed one way and you said she was killed another.
Well, but I'm not saying that I even killed her. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not saying
You
that.
saying you didn't tell your brother that.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Right.
I mean, what you told us, you didn't tell your brother.
Not at all.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. Even if you find the body and she was done a different way, your brother said that she was done a different way. You get what I'm saying?
Shit, he did it.
Yeah, so that means he probably did it.
Yeah, but that means.
Members of the jury, why don't you just go ahead and put the notebooks on the shelf in front of you, and then at the conclusion of this witness, we'll have Mr. Gray come by and pick them up from you. Thank you for that. front, you may inquire at your ready.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Michelle, you may inquire at your ready.
All right, Mr. Jackson, you testified on direct that you yourself never threatened Mr. Quiles, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you didn't hear Morris McClendon threaten Mr. Quiles either, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
At the very beginning of that wire, you all were talking about razors. There's razors on the floor, and then you talked about razors again. That was a threat to Mr. Quiles, correct?
Well, I don't know.
You don't remember.
Yes, ma'am.
At the very beginning of that conversation, were you and Morris McClendon consuming illegal substances?
No, ma'am.
There were no drugs in that cell at that point in time.
Not that I know of.
You never held a razor in your hand.
Don't remember.
You don't remember.
No, ma'am.
You never threatened Mr. Quiles. You never gestured towards him with a razor blade.
No, ma'am.
There are a couple parts of that conversation, especially at the beginning, where we hear some what sounds like jumping on that recording. Do you recall that?
I don't remember what part clearly you're talking about.
All right. You testified during direct that it was Morris McClendon who had control over that recording device, correct?
Yes.
So you don't know when he started it, when he stopped it, if he jumped, when it's jumping, whether that's him stopping and restarting it, do you?
No, ma'am.
And so that would not reflect the entire conversation of what may have been said by you or Morris McClendon during those times when it was not recording, correct?
No, I'm confused.
It would not include the parts where Morris McClendon stopped and then restarted. We would not be able to tell what happened in that in-between time.
Yeah, I want to know if he stopped or started when he did it.
And so if the threats were being made on times when Morris McClendon was not recording, that would not be reflected in what we just listened to, correct?
I mean, I don't know.
You also stated that you didn't have any control over that whatsoever, so you didn't tell him, give him any signals or anything like that. That was completely within the control of Morris McClendon as far as the recording device goes.
Yes, ma'am.
You also stated that you and him didn't have any information about the case or anything like that prior to Mr. Quiles coming into that cell. Is that correct?
Yes.
But in fact, you and Mr. McClendon had a conversation about what you could elicit from Mr. Quiles before he came in there. And is that not true?
I don't remember that part.
In fact, Morris McClendon had told you, hey, this guy's going to come in. We need to get him to say X, Y, Z. Did he not tell you that?
No.
On this wire that we just listened to, Mr. Quiles, in fact, denies doing anything as it relates to IS on several occasions, correct?
Yes, I heard him say that.
And then on these times when Morris McClendon could have been stopping and restarting that recording device, Mr. Quiles could have been denying in those as well, but we wouldn't get the opportunity to hear that, would we?
Your objection is speculation and argumentative.
Sustained.
As it relates to some of the specifics, on that wire, we actually heard him tell you that the allegations from the younger sister were completely fabricated, correct?
Yes.
And that was used to get him into jail, correct?
Yes.
In fact, he told you that never happened at all. Absolutely not.
Yes.
Is it fair to say that throughout that conversation, you and Morris McClendon were prompting Mr. Quiles to answer questions about this alleged murder?
Yes.
You all were feeding him information beforehand, telling him things and having him respond to those, correct?
Not really sure.
Before he does not give you specific information on his own. You guys ask questions, he responds to them. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
And that's the great majority of the wire, is you all prompting and saying things and then him responding, correct?
Yes.
He didn't just sit there and confess and give you all this information freely and willingly. You all are pushing, leading, and giving him information to give back to you, correct?
Yes.
I want to talk to you, I want to talk to you about the length of time that you all talked. We're listening to about an hour and 56 minutes, correct?
Yes.
But again, if that recording is stopped and restarted, that conversation could have been much longer than that, correct?
I guess.
And again, we would not get the benefit of whatever is not on that recording, correct?
I guess so.
He talked to you guys about a landfill. He told you that it was going to Trail Ridge, correct?
Yes.
He never once mentioned the Otis landfill, did he?
I don't remember.
He was actually adamant that it was Trail Ridge that he was believing that the dumpsters would go to, correct?
I don't remember.
Even when you and Mr. McClendon were saying, that's not where that goes, that's not where it is, it's a different one, he still continued to say Trail Ridge, correct?
Yes.
Again, this isn't some sort of confession where Mr. Quiles just sits there and lays out all exactly what happened and how he did it and all of these things. These are things that you prompted him with, you led him to say, correct?
Yes.
And again, you and Mr. McClendon had to ask him over and over and over again. You had to keep going back to details, had to keep asking additional questions and prompting him in order for him to give you answers, correct?
Somewhat, yes.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Somewhat, yes.
You didn't know Mr. Quiles before you guys were placed in the cell in order to try and get any sort of information you could, correct?
No, ma'am.
Outside of this one conversation, you'd never spoken to him before, right?
No, ma'am.
And you've never spoken to him again.
No, ma'am.
You stated at the very beginning that you are cooperating on several cases, correct?
Yes.
And so this is like a side job for you.
No.
You are hoping to receive a benefit of substantial cooperation in this case to help out your probation that you're currently on right now, correct?
Somewhat, yes.
And you, in fact, you've received benefits in the past, so you know how this system works, correct?
Yes.
You said you're a 3-time convicted felon. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that's correct.
Yes.
Okay. And the current charges that you are facing for from the probation are what?
Schemes to defraud.
It was just scheme to defraud?
Schemes to defraud. Or organized fraud, I think. I'm not sure exactly what it is.
All right, thank you. And I know that you testified at the very beginning that you can only attest to the things that you personally saw. But there was a time period, in fact, where you were not inside that cell while Morris McClendon was in the cell with Mr. Quiles, correct?
Yes.
So during that time period, when you were not in the cell, Morris McClendon was having conversations with Mr. Quiles, was he not?
I mean, possible.
So those threats that you didn't hear, Morris McClendon.
Sustained.
Nothing further.
Further questions, Your Honor?
Mr. Jackson, good to see you, sir. Have a good rest of your day.